All right, everybody. This is Nico with eStreamly, the company that gets you live stream and video commerce on your site, social media, email, SMS, wherever you are. We make this a shoppable experience. Excited to be here today. As you can see, I'm by myself. Today is a special day for Matt, who has a very special wedding, not for him, but for one of his daughters. So Matt will not be able to join, and so we're supposed to be joined with Lena from eTel, which also have an urgent family matter. So hopefully she get that done and resolved very shortly. And she is back soon with us with a big smile and her lovely energy. Today, what I wanted to do is, obviously there has been a lot of news in the media recently around video commerce, live stream shopping, from Bambuser signing a partnership with Alibaba, a lot of articles around whatnot and their penetration in Europe. Even TikTok has been sharing some news about and stats around their live streams. And so there has been some really interesting stuff. What I thought I would do today with you is instead taking a few short minutes and discuss about something that I had this week with a conversation with a prospect, and I felt that it was relevant to bring that up because it's probably a question that you ask yourself. So um, a little change of thing. The question that was I was talking with this partner this week was basically they are considering live shopping and live stream shopping, and they already have a very strong social presence. They are doing some streams themselves actually on Instagram at the moment, and they're like, okay, well, we are considering going into the live stream shopping full speed, and they want to do that, right? So they follow all the good advice from Gary Vee and so many others in this space. They're watching everything closely. Now, the question they were asking me is like, okay, well, do we want to go live on a platform like Extremely that enable you to have the stream on your website, but also tapping onto the audience that we have across different social, or do we want to go full speed ahead and maybe dive into a TikTok program, for instance? And I think it's an interesting conversation, and probably you think that I'm biased and I will have a very biased opinion, but I think for me the way I see this, it's really depend, and the question really is based on what do you want, what is your goal. I will tell you that from my experience, TikTok is a really awesome platform, and as whatnot, for instance, are awesome platform if you are looking for driving customer acquisition toward a new channel. So if your plan is acquisition, I would really recommend considering going into TikTok, going to whatnot, and to a certain extent there's some of the platform, but the other are not as relevant as that one. Um, but if you are thinking about, and if your primary goal is to create a very unique experience that is related to you specifically, then I will highly recommend you to do it on your website and tapping into your social audience, because Facebook, Instagram, even YouTube, the discoverability on those platforms is relatively minor. So the people that are going to join your stream are the people that already know you, already are part of your following base. And what you're doing is like you're activating that following base. And the way to grow that following base is to go and be regular streamers and having them inviting their friends to join the stream. And that's how you're going to get audience traction. Where on TikTok, because you have the For You algorithm, the For You algorithm is going to push you and grow. Now, as you probably know, once you get into TikTok, having one stream a week is not enough. For the algo to really push you and help you out, you have at least a minimum of 3 to 4 stream a week. That is something that you probably are not aware of, or they might not say right up front, but the reality is like if you don't do 3 or 4 stream a week, it's going to be very difficult to get like really strong discoverability. Now, once you have that, this is pretty amazing. The downside of TikTok also is that, and the question you want to ask yourself is, what do you want to be as an organization? Do you want to be an excellent streamer on TikTok, or do you want people to think of you as a destination, and your website is the destination for their live stream content, audience content on the thing that you provide. Maybe your brand is offering a beauty product, and maybe it's within the amount of beauty product out there, your brand doesn't have that strong appeal and value proposition that will make your website a destination. But if you're like a Ulta or a Sephora, maybe you don't want to be like the first streamer on TikTok. You may want the people to associate you and go to the website, right? So, and I'm not saying like a beauty brand cannot be Sephora, but what I'm saying is like more thinking it from this perspective of like, how relevant is your brand in the world of where you are, and how relevant is your retail and your physical store and so forth. So for instance, I see a lot of like small retailer like mom and pop shop that have a very strong presence on social media, but also they have very strong community, and they want their community to drive around them on their site. And so it's really about like what is the stream about, right? Is it activating my audience, and I want my digital followers to have a place where they can engage, or am I looking at growing my market shares, and live stream is a new channel for me that I want to tap into new audience, and in this case, highly recommend the TikTok of the world. So those are the things that I wanted to share with you today. I hope those information are interesting and helpful. Obviously, didn't want to. I'll be honest with you. Doing live stream is. So I was not really in the mood today, but I felt that, hey, it's like we have to be there. We have to be there every day, and that's what we've been trying to do for the last 4 years. So I didn't want to miss that opportunity to come and share that feedback. If you also have this kind of question, or if you have other questions and you'd like us to address it somewhat, feel free to shoot us a note. Again, we're trying to be here every Friday, not always on time, but this time it was just myself, so it was easier to be on time. And if you like this, please share, comment, tell us what you think, and we look forward to seeing you again next Friday. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.